I'm Andrew Phillips, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to fix a non-working doorbell. Now the one that I'm showing here, this is an ADT doorbell with a camera, or also like the Ring type things. That's not what we're talking about. This is just the one I happen to have. But any doorbell, whether it's the basic one like this, or whether it's one like this, but we're talking about any doorbell that is not working, let's go ahead and get started. So if we push the doorbell, you'll see here on the inside, no sound coming out of that. I'm going to push it again so you can see. Nothing, it's completely dead. And also with this doorbell, because of it having a camera in it, we're not getting any power to it at all. It's not lighting up. We're not getting the camera acknowledging anything on it. It's completely dead. So the first thing that we're going to need to do, and this is with any kind of doorbell, we're going to need to remove it and test the power coming to it. With the doorbell unscrewed, this one here, because of it being a camera one, it has a mount, but if you have a regular one, you take the two screws off. When you pull it out, you're going to have the two wires going into it. So you have the red and white wires. We're going to test those wires to make sure that power is even coming through that, because sometimes the doorbell could just be bad. If you want to see how to replace one of these ADT doorbells, I'll have a link across the top down in the description. If it's a regular doorbell, they're easy. Pretty much all you do is just disconnect those wires and then swap it out with a new one. You can pick them up at hardware stores, home improvement places, things like that. But with this one here, we know that that's not the case. So let's go ahead and disconnect these two wires so we can test those. With these wires now disconnected, an easy test is if you take them and you touch your white and red together. If you're getting power, your doorbell is going to ring. So let's touch it. You can hear nothing. The doorbell box is right on the inside of the door. You would hear it real loud, but we're not getting anything. So the next thing I'm going to do is take a multimeter. We're going to test the voltage and see if there's any voltage coming out. Now to test it, you want to make sure that you have it on AC voltage, which is going to be this one here to the side. You don't want this one because that's DC, so we'll swap it over here. We'll go to 200. And now we're going to take our alligator clips, connect to the doorbell wire, and see what it's looking like. So we have the connection, and you can see we're not getting any power coming through it at all. So let's head inside. This could be a few things now. It could be a break in the wire. It could be the transformer behind the wall. It could also be the chime box. Any one of those could be the issue. We're going to have to diagnose what the problem is and then pinpoint the problem. But before we do that real quick, let's also check the breaker box just to make sure that didn't get tripped and there's no power coming to this. All right, so my house, you can see right there, garage and mudroom. That's the same one that has the doorbell on it. So you can see that it's obviously on, so that's good. A lot of times your doorbell transformer will be in the little junction box behind your ringer box right here. Sometimes they can be behind the door, right behind where the doorbell is. Sometimes they can be in the garage. But in my house and in a lot of other ones, right here, you slide this off. This is your ringer. I'm going to get a close-up of this. But if we remove this box, your transformer will be in the little junction box behind it. So this is your ringer. So normally you'll have that and it'll ring. But you'll notice there's a Phillips screw right there in the middle, another one up top. And I think that's it, just those two. But behind that, when we slide this out, is the junction box. This is our power coming into the ringer here. Here's all of our wires going into there. So I'm going to remove these two screws, so we can slide this off. Pull this out. Don't want to lose these screws. There we go. This plate right here is to the junction box. You can see the power coming in from the transformer. We'll remove these two screws here so we can slide that off, and then the transformer will be right behind that. The next thing I'm going to do is we're going to disconnect the doorbell chime. So we have a yellow coming in from the transformer up here to the top. Then you have your red and your white, which go down to the doorbell that we saw outside. Your white loops in. See if I can get a close up. It loops in there to the other yellow, and then the red comes here. So we're going to unscrew these two first so we can slide those through and pull this out of the way. All right, with those detached, we can now pull them off, tuck them off to the side. Move those out, and now we can slide this off. This one will pull through, and we need to remember where these go. So now we can grab this one and pull this out. Now we can pull this off, and then we have all of our wires shown here. So this was the yellow that went to the chime. This is the red that went to the chime, and then this is the ground from the chime connected to the ground coming out of the transformer. So we can now pull all of that out. Now pull this completely out so we can see what we're looking at. So now we can test this transformer. I'm going to test these leads here as well, just to double check. I'm going to check the continuity on here, make sure there's no breaks in this wire. All right, so we tested the red and white wires going from this junction box down to the doorbell for continuity. Everything is fine, so there's no breaks in that wire. That's a good thing. Now we're going to test the transformer, and we're going to see if this thing is working. All right, so what we just saw, the transformer is working fine. We're getting around 9.6 volts out of that. So that's looking good, but as we saw at the beginning, we're definitely not getting power coming out where the doorbell goes. So the next thing that we need to check is this chime box right here. Sometimes those can go bad, and if that's the issue, then that's what we're going to have to change out. So let's get a close-up. We'll put the multimeter on that as well, and we'll check it and see if we're getting any reading from that. Okay, so what we just saw here, we're getting 0 voltage coming out of the chime box. We're definitely getting the 19.5, 19.6 going into it as we saw, but definitely not going out of it, which goes down to the doorbell itself, the actual button, which is the problem we're having with the power. So I'm going to swap this out to a new one. We'll test it again and see if that doesn't fix the problem. I'm going to shut this off before we start messing with the electric. You don't want to get zapped. All right, as we just saw, we have the new chime box in, and you can see now when we connect to the transformer lead right there, the red one, we're getting the 9.4, 9.5 that we're getting with the regular power coming out of the transformer, so this is good. I'm going to now put the wire nut on the ground here. Go ahead and tighten that up. We'll get this put all back on the wall, and then we'll reconnect the doorbell actually button to it, and we'll test it out, and that should take care of it. Everything is put on here, so we have the chime box in place, just need to put the cover over it. Everything's connected. But before we put it on there, I'm just going to go outside. We're going to check the voltage again at the red and white wires coming out and see how the power looks down there. We have these two. Let's touch them and see what happens. You can hear it. Works perfect. So the power is coming through. Let's put the actual doorbell, well, in my case, it's the doorbell camera. Let's connect all that back up and then conclude this video. I have this on here. It needs to recharge, that's why it's flashing red, but now that it's connected to the power source, it'll charge, or you can charge it. I don't want to get into it because it's an ADT thing, it's a separate video, but you can also charge these through an actual, like a USB port. But either way, let's go ahead and push it and we'll see how it sounds on the inside. You can see how to acknowledge it. Let's check inside. All right, well, that wraps up this video on how to fix a non-working doorbell. Just to kind of recap what we went over. First thing you want to do is always check your doorbell first, the actual button, because this part here could be bad. So you want to remove that, make sure that there's power coming to it. If there is power coming to it, then it's your doorbell button that needs to be replaced. As in the case with this one, there was no power coming to it. So then we had to work our way inside to the transformer. You want to test the transformer. If the transformer is not giving out the voltage, then obviously it needs to be replaced. You can pick these up anywhere. In most cases, you can just grab one of these universal transformers for around 20 bucks, as you can see on the tag. This one here was available at Ace Hardware. Another thing that you would want to do is also make sure that 120 volts is getting to the transformer if the transformer wasn't working. Make sure that there's not an issue behind the wall with the electric. And the breaker. Make sure that the breaker is switched on. Next thing that we did is we also tested the red and white wires to make sure there were no breaks in the wires. Once that was done, then that kind of pointed us towards the actual doorbell chime. Once we checked that, we saw voltage wasn't getting past that, and that's what we replaced. So I hope this video was informative for you, helped you out with any projects maybe you're working on with your doorbell. Please send me any questions and comments. I would love to hear from you. And as always, I appreciate all the support. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time.